Ars Nouveau. Yes, the reason you clicked on this video is because we're doing cool things with that. So, got a couple things here we're going to be working with today. And the cool thing is that the quest book for all the mods 10 gets us pretty well acquainted with it. So we're just going to kind of follow along here and kind of go through. I don't understand why we have that one, but we'll go ahead and craft this up. By the way, welcome to all the mods 10 guys. It's your boy Superturtle, and today we're gonna have some fun with Nouveau of Ars. So we have a spell book. We're opening the book. Look at that. I have knowledge. So source stone we get from source gems, which we get from imbued chambers, which we get from archwood planks, which you can get archwood planks from trees out in the world. The wood type kind of down like in this area, you can see that's what it looks like. I've got these trees, or that logs, sorry, trees. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and craft some of these up. We're gonna have 4 of these, and I think we only need 1 of these. No, oh, we need to turn those into slabs. Okay. So I've got 3. I don't know if 3 is a good amount. We're going to be putting the building fort right here. So for now, let's go ahead, take this mega torch, and we're just going to hide it underneath the grass, like so. And so this is going to be where we're going to put our Ars Nouveau things. We're going to put a building here. Not going to look exactly like this, but it'll look probably similar. So that's just the spell book. That wasn't the documentation. I think we'll be okay, because this will give us proper documentation. So being here at a crafting window again. Mage's spell book. Yeah, so I guess we're just gonna go ahead and upgrade this guy. Oh, we need some blocks of quartz, which we need to start automating, by the way. Or not automating, but quartz automating. So we've got that one, which gets us our first source gems. We're getting quite a few of these. Quests completed. Oh, get archwood logs. This one requires a nether star. I think we're out of soul sand though. We have enough. Okay, nether star acquired. I got a couple other things here. Sorry, I've got a bad cough still. Okay, but now we should be able to take this and upgrade it to... Oh. Well, we're not going to be there anytime soon, but we do have another star now. Okay, so we've got these guys, and to make some source gems, I want to go ahead. So we need 500 source. So is there a way that it tells us we generate source? There's no magic program allows you to create custom spells with different glyphs made there. Okay, so we can make a little bit of some source stone. This will allow us to create an enchanting apparatus. That's not going to unlock anytime soon. Okay. Isn't that in my inventory? There it is. To create one of the main crafting items in Ars, the source gem, we'll need to make an imbuement chamber. The imbuement chamber requires the source to imbue items. It produces a small amount of source by itself, but can also use source jars as a power source. Several recipes also require arcane pedestals to be placed around it as well. Okay. Imbued chambers are kind of like this. I don't know. I think we should just make one of these. This is like, yeah, getting started. Okay. Obtaining source gems. Source. Source is a special resource that may be gathered using devices in the world. Source is used for powering devices like imbued chamber and enchanting apparatus. To begin gathering source, you will need a source jar and a source link. Okay, let's get ourselves a source link. Okay, so we're gonna need to get some lapis lazuli. Here's a phantom. It's sliced. Adios. So I know that it does it. Time in a bottle is coming in clutch, just like always. This 256, like, that's pretty good, I would say. And I would say we're good with that's 32 source gems. That is pretty sweet. Okay, so aromatic source link. Okay. Nope, that's not the right one. Source to generate source from crops and tree growth within 15 blocks. Bonus sources generated for magical plants such as mage bloom, sourceberry bushes, and archwood saplings. Source will output from source link to nearby jars within 5 blocks. Note, bone milling crops will not grant source. Okay, so what if... Just wondering here. How is this? That is definitely working. Oh, I'm picking up items. Okay, so that is definitely generating some source. So it's got a source link. It's within 5 blocks. I think there's a way... I think we gotta grab one of those jars. I wonder if you can wirelessly transmit it, like through an ender tank or something. So if I were to say... Yep, that is working. Oh my gosh. You want to get sliced? That's working really good. Come on, bring it on, buddy. Okay. So we're generating quite a bit of source there. Now, I want to see if there's a way to transmit that, because that would be next level. Oh, source relay enables the transport source between source jars and other source relays. To pull source from jars, use the Dominion wand on the jar and then on the relay to send between relays or relay jar. Use the wand to get the relay target. Relays may only reach up to 30 blocks away. To clear connections, sneak while using Dominion wand on a relay. Okay. Okay, so it looks like to get a Dominion wand, it looks like this. We need 1, 2, 3, 4 of these items. So we need some gold. We need a stick. And 2 source gems. Like so. So enchanting apparatus. So we only need a stick. Arcane core. Whoa, isn't that new? Okay, so we've got this guy here, the arcane pedestal. And that's what we need in the center, not this guy. So arcane pedestal goes here. And these go there. Bam. Goes here. Maybe they have to, oh, they have to be right next to it. So like this maybe? Oh, that's an arcane pedestal. We need arcane core. Okay, arcane core, a little different. V can make though. Ah, there it is. To use the enchanting apparatus, place any number of arcane pedestals within 3 blocks. Within 3 blocks with their items. Once you have filled the pedestals, use the middle item on the enchanting apparatus block. The enchanting apparatus requires an arcane core next to its base in order to work. Apparatus requires arcane core. So we need more pedestals. So can we put this guy in the ground maybe? And then put... No. There's no way that works. Pedestal, gold. Pedestals must be within 3 blocks. Oh, that worked though. That is how it's gonna work. Ooh. Now that is cool. So what I want to go ahead and do is we're gonna get those relays. And we're source relay control. Kind of think this is what we're going for. So we're gonna make a couple of source. Well, I guess we can only make 2 source relays. Okay. And then for the warper, we need popped chorus fruit. All right. Got a stack there. Then we need ender pearls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we've got enough to try it. So if we put this, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it recognizes the recipe. Man, that is such a cool animation. I love that. That's really cool. I just love the sounds that comes with it. Okay, so we're gonna do that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're gonna need a lot of these then, because I want to see about getting this set up. And I want it so that each of our farms here we could possibly be producing source from. So I want to see how that works. So we do one of these. Send location. Okay. So let's test it out. Click. No. Okay, so sending to that location. So then we want to do here to here, taking. Oh, it's transporting. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Is that working? That is working. Oh my goodness. Sending to 2 locations. Oh my gosh, that's still. Holy cow. Okay. Okay. That is amazing. So then, oh my gosh, we need a lot more lapis. Are we not? How do you generate lapis? I feel like I should have really looked into that. So essence, can you get it from like a mob or something? Bees. Okay, I think we were gonna breed up a lapis bee. Requires a redstone bee and a blue banded bee. I think that would be pretty beneficial. It is pretty cool that we can just set up beehives like that, and then I can make treats now that everything is linked. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get the lapis bee set up, and we'll be right back. So we got our first blue banded bee, and by the way, the time in a bottle works on these guys, so we can go, as you see up at the top, 256. Yeah, that's that guy. There he is. Oh, I just tried to shoot a spell at him. Okay, so we got ourselves 2 blue banded bees. So we're good there. So redstone, glowing, and chocolate mining bee. So that's going to be a dirt nest. Now that I know that I can make them really quick, I'm only going to make 1. We can just put an hour of the time that we've accumulated into it, and then we can grab our guy when he's ready. Here he comes. That's Ashy Mining Bee. Not who we were looking for. Leaf Cutter Bee. There it is. Chocolate Mining Bee. Okay. Good. Sorry, we have that one already. But now we just need a glowing bee. That's a glowstone nest. We might have to go to the nether for that, but again, with our resources, that will be quick. Be quick. Sorry. Okay, so I'm just gonna throw our guy right here. Oh, I need glowstone. Okay, so we've got some glowstone here. There we go. We have all of the bees that we require. So we just got to make them breed with each other, which is easier said than done. So these need, okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some of our glass. We've got lots of it now. Don't need these. I think we don't need those. Okay, we're gonna make some ethereal glass, which is not solid to players, so that we can walk in and out of it, but the bees cannot. So, okay, our little box here is almost enclosed. There we go. Okay, I've got a decent amount of poppies here. Don't think it's going to require that much, but hey, we're set. So what we can go ahead and do is to make one of these, we need glowing and chocolate. Glowing and chocolate. So you're out, you're out. And we go ahead and we breed these together. And redstone bee. That was so easy. All right, so we got these 2. Chocolate mining bee, glowing bee, and now we just need this guy in here. What do you need to grow? I'll give you flowers. Yeah. All right, got ourselves an adult bee and another bee, and we got ourselves a lapis bee. Good. So yeah, we're gonna let these guys chill, and then for now we're just gonna put the lapis bees in their own little spot down here, like so, and you can grow up, pal. 2, 1, and boom. There's our bee. Hopefully don't, okay. Didn't want him to suffocate, that's for sure. So now I take our remaining lapis, turn it into some blocks so that he can start, or she can start to get busy. No. The bee will get busy. A busy bee. There you go. Is that what they use? Yeah, block of lapis lazuli, good. Okay. So triple orange ender chest. We've got one. All right, so here's the chest. We get our wrench. So now all of the honeycombs will be fed into there. Don't want anything spawning, even though it can't. There we go. So this guy will produce lapis honeycombs along with his brethren who are going to join him soon. I just need to do it 5 times, so we're waiting 30 minutes, which is pretty nice, but I got to stay on top of reading them. All right, the final lapis bee. Where did the other guy go? There he is. This is the final lapis bee. There we are. Yoink. So what I've just been doing is right over here, just been popping them out. And then once you hold on to the roses, they kind of stay still because they get a little hungry. So then we just bring him down to 10 seconds. And once he grows up, we yoink him. And then I just put those away. And now we let him dance a little bit. He'll pollinate, I guess. Get pollinated from the lapis lazuli blocks. And then he pops into there. Anytime now, Mr. B, you can go right in there. Anytime you want. I promise it's nice and cozy in there. You got a little dizzy. But yeah, now we've got all 5 in here. And in order to get these guys out, we got to put the bee cages in here. But we can get them out, no problem. Medium and high productivity. I wish they were all high, but then I've got the upgrade simulator in here, and then 3 of the 150% boost. So we're getting an additional 150%. So they're making us a decent amount of lapis. But then that allows us to make some more source. And that's just kind of how modded goes. You make one thing only to realize you need to automate something else. But now we're up to over a stack. And I want to see how we're doing, because we're going to make a bunch of stuff. So that's within range. Yeah, so these are out of range. So if we were to say go like this, there's a chance these would all work better. Like this. Now we can make lots of source. How are we looking? Doing fairly okay. I'm surprised, honestly. And with a times 16, we just rack them up like this. Honestly, we don't need to do that, but we're going to. There we go. We got a whole stack of them. Cool. So we're going to go ahead and make up a bunch more of those ender ones. Yeah, we can make, got 16 there. The warper. So we need to make these guys. And then ender pearls and forest root. That actually should be enough. Man, I love that animation so much. Okay, the final one is completed here. So we can go ahead and make some more. And are we gonna need source for these guys? Where did it go? We're gonna need some more source. So I guess we gotta see how much lapis we have. Ooh, we're getting quite a bit. Okay, so more of those source gems acquired here. So yeah, that should be plenty. So let's look at the setup. I think we're not gonna have the source jar. So yeah, all we need is that and that guy. Good. Run away. I didn't run away very good, but I somehow got away from that. So what we're gonna do is above here. Huh. There's a perfect amount of room for it. Okay, I see that it's kind of working, but I want it to be lightning. Oh, lightning fast. Like this. I don't know why it's doing that. Kind of goofy. Man, some of these particles are going absolutely nuts. I mean, are we getting from like up here? Yeah, I mean, I think we only need to have it on the bottom level. Wow, I didn't realize how efficient it was going to be. So what we're going to do is just leave that there, and then we can program all of these to come here. Okay, so that also means we just set these guys to feed into it. Okay, so then go here. It should say sending to location. And once we do have, like, put our build in here, we're gonna have to change that. Change where all those are going again. All right, so with the rate that our farms are going, we should be getting kind of a crazy amount of source generating, because these guys are growing fast, and these trigger source to be generated from them. So, and it's pulling from the top, so we only have to have one of these and it'll pull. Everything here is getting pulled in, which is amazing. So, nice. We're progressing pretty good. I understand it pretty good where we're at. Source gems. Arcane pedestal. I guess for the quest we can go ahead and do that. Alright, so I crafted up another 8 of those. I mean, not that big of a deal. We've got plenty of resources for it. And what did that give us? Our source jar. Okay, so we've got ourselves another one. So I should be able to, if I place this here, sending to 2 locations. Okay, so it does need to be set to send there. And now we're sending to 3 locations. Good. So that will work out really well. We're just probably gonna have one of those up on a shelf and then sending to all of our source jars in the area. Because yeah, I don't think source is gonna be an issue with all of the plant growth that we have. Oh, we got another one. Okay, we got that. Consuming burnable items, arch one, jump bonus source, burns items into lava. We don't need that one. Mob deaths and animal breeding, don't need that one. Potion jar stores up 100 potions. You can remove them by using an empty bottle or potion flask. I don't think we need that one. And then generate source from nearby food. What about you? Alchemical sourcing produces source from adjacent potion jars. The amount of source varies per potion complexity. I don't think we need that. Tier 1 glyphs. All right, so we're here. We made this. We can continue on. We even made that. Golem charm. Awakening here. Budding amethyst. Interesting. Kind of world. Each being responds differently to the one, so make sure to read up on more notebook. Optional quest. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna go ahead and see about getting this stuff in a room that I think looks good into a building. The wand will probably stay in my inventory. Okay, so we're gonna start building that area up. We're looking pretty good in time, so I think we'll have some time to move all of this stuff. But yeah, we'll go ahead and get started. I've got a pretty good idea of how I want it to go. Okay, dudes and dudettes, thanks for watching that time lapse. So this is what we finished with here. Nothing too crazy. Did have to take it down and rebuild it a couple times, but this is where we like it. I will terraform this here pretty soon. Might make it like a little cliff. I don't know. Could be cool. Just got some basic stuff in here. I'm thinking about putting some railings over here, but I kind of want to get some treated wood in here. Treated wood is from Immersive Engineering. And it has such a good color to it. I want to replace the floor and put some scaffolding things here so that we can kind of something. I want to use it in here. I think it's going to look really good. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Is the circle too big? The tower? I think it might be a little big, but it also is kind of cool. Might do something similar with this. Might connect them. Not going to connect them, but yeah, that's going to wrap up the episode for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please make sure to hit that like button. And as always, guys, don't forget to subscribe. But this has been Super Turtle, and I'll see you all next episode. Take care. Peace out. Bye-bye.